best lightweights in the world, Dustin Poirier, putting that status on the line yet again here tonight. Great frame for this lightweight division. It's amazing to think he had as much success at featherweight as he did. Long arms, good footwork, nice submissions as well. This is truly a 5-2 play.
Yes, he's one of the best fighters in the lightweight division, and it shows every time he steps into the octagon. And a victims list that includes Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje, Max Holloway. You know when you're looking at Dustin Poirier that he is one of the best fighters in the UFC lightweight division and has the frame to compete up, and he showed that before he was a featherweight. So a guy that may compete over 3 weight classes over his UFC career.
And we remind you, when he faced Max Holloway at UFC 236 for the interim lightweight title, Holloway came in with a 13-fight winning streak, and Poirier promptly ended that fateful night in Atlanta, Georgia. All right, so here he is, the UFC featherweight king, Alexander Volkanovski. And we have truly run out of superlatives when it comes to talking about this man and his mixed martial arts acumen. There are 3 guys who can lay claim to being the greatest featherweight of all time, and yet Alex is kind of distancing himself from that pack.
It's crazy. It's crazy how good Alexander Volkanovski is. I mean, you always knew he could fight, but to see some of the performances as of late, see how he continues to evolve and get better even as the champion is really impressive. And it's a credit to him and all of his coaches, but mostly his mindset. I don't know if there's a guy in fighting that has a higher fight IQ than Alexander the Great. I just like to take note of what I'm experiencing every time this guy steps in the octagon, because it's always something special.
And certainly since he signed with the UFC all the way back in 2016, he has been a promotional workhorse, strength of schedule as good as it gets, and of course, as he enters competition tonight, can lay claim to 4 combined wins over Jose Aldo and Max Holloway, greatest featherweight of all time.
Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight.
All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Go.
All right, here we go, early round action with the UFC featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski. And when we want to talk about mixed martial arts evolution, perhaps no man has improved as much over the last 2 or 3 years than the featherweight king Alexander Volkanovski. So much so that his opponent tonight doesn't necessarily know what he is in for. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
Changing the position. Great shot from the top position.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this.
Yes, they have to be mature about the fact that this is a real fighting position, and the guy on top has a lot of opportunities to finish. If he's going to attack this north-south choke, he's got to drive that shoulder deep into his neck, really start to sink his weight away, which will in turn cut the oxygen from his opponent, allowing him to get the finish.
Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, effective utilization of the ground and pound here by Volkanovski. Trying to guard pass here, not.
Going Kimura now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Good fight here, under 2 to go. Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by Poirier. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd maybe jump, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping forward. They're excited.
Oh, nice jab by Volkanovski.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
All right, to the former interim lightweight champ, Dustin Poirier, in a good striking flow here tonight, DC. That left hand nearly put his opponent out.
Nearly puts him out. And you can't take it.
Straight hands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up. But you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Ooh. Nice leg kick.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. Final seconds. Round 2 next. So how about that round? Back to the stool. Confidence has to be high. That's a good 5 minutes from Poirier.
He's got good rear naked choke defense, all right? If he gives you that back, I want you to swim off the back.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
All right, here we go. Round 2. It is Alexander Volkanovski versus Dustin Poirier. And that one certainly found the target.
Another good stick to the head.
Throws the teep. Big leather leg on both sides in that exchange. Big right hand from the American top team trained Dustin Poirier. So many outstanding coaches out there, not the least of which is Mike Brown, who finds himself firmly in Poirier's corner as usual. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to fight the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Looking to land the leg kick now. 37 total strikes have landed for Alexander Volkanovski. Well, hitting on 1 out of every 2, landing with 50% accuracy tonight against Dustin Poirier. All right, so you see some redness on that calf. Maybe he's starting to slow down a little bit.
It looks like he is. It's starting to really hurt him.
Poirier's strike attempt there is blocked. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Under 2 minutes to go in our second round. Oh, big right hook, but a whiff. Nice job by Dustin Poirier there. Sticks the target and then moves his head off the center line to avoid the comeback shot.
Head off the center line and watch him to counter with that beautiful straight left that he throws over and over. Fast jab lands it.
Now under a minute to go in the second round. All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job. This is big. That's big. Sets up that leg kick beautifully.
Volkanovski's cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward.
10 minutes in the books.
All right, heading back to the corner now, and Volkanovski's bleeding from the forehead a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on that as the fight continues. Hopefully the cut man can do his work and get it under control so it doesn't bleed down into the fighter's eyes. All right, we will now re-rack some of the highlights for you from that previous round. We'll try to find the shot that caused the cut above his eye that is now leaking significantly down and compromising his vision.
Yep, there it is. The one that landed that really opened him up. That cut is in a bad spot, too. Right over the eye. So that blood starts to leak down. It starts to really impair the vision. It's going to be on his opponent to try and circle away from the power while not going in to circle away from the power to allow for himself to have a chance to still win this fight.
Yeah, still plenty of time with which to rally, but we will keep a close eye on that cut above his eye.
Nice single.
So his guard here, he's very comfortable here working off his back, DC.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Poirier. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
As MMA had advanced, you saw guys completely abandoning full guard. Nobody stayed there, right? At the highest level, you got taken down, you rushed to the side of the fence to get up. Jose Aldo made this famous. You couldn't hold him down if you ever got him down. So, you're seeing guys really settle into those guards right now, and they're paying for it by getting beat up.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Volkanovski going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Keep moving those hips until you get your guard back.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Hey, get up. Scramble. Scramble, get up.
He's got to start throwing down.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Volkanovski.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Let's go. Move those hips and get up.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively.
Referee will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Volkanovski.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Okay. Our takedowns are not working yet, okay? But we are not giving up again. We are sticking with the game. You're going to go out there. You're going to set up the shots.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes. Nice jab by Poirier.
Big elbow there, Lance. Well, it's not broken. No need to fix it as he continues to target that damaged calf area.
It will take one hard check. If he gets that knee up, if he gets that shin up, that will stop him from going to the well so many times back to back. Just turning his hip over into the leg kick. Oh, that's a nice strike.
Another nice leg kick there by Volkanovski. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. That's over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful lever change. Make him think you're going low and you come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
He does a great job of getting that leg kick to the target.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Some nice deception there as he lands the hook. Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again?
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up tip. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Huge left hand. Oh! Volkanovski's head kick looked like that one was blocked. Oh! And that will do it!
Oh my God!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 14 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Man, Australia, your guy, Windang, New South Wales, Australia, Alexander Volkanovski by knockout.